What's going on, people? It is your boy Charlie Box, the patriotic miscreant. And what I'm gonna have in my box today is gonna be 8 years of this thing called Charlie in the Box. I've been using the platforms of YouTube and LiveLeak for the past 8 years, but if I had to make a choice, I'd rather go to LiveLeak. They're rude and crude, but it's all right with me. I got a tough shell. I've been trying to give you guys content and information the way that I see it in the country that I live in my community. Because I see, as America, we're hemorrhaging. We're on the operating table and they're just dissecting us. We got wide open borders, we got an overreaching government, NSA spying, and it's downright freaking crazy what's happening today in our time, in our lives. History is being written right now. We're in the middle of it. So I think somebody needs to document it. You guys can look at my Facebook page, Charlie Box, just Charlie Box, that's it. I got the accounts on YouTube and LiveLeak and Google+. I have a GoFundMe account. It's a GoFundMe Charlie in the Box. And I'm trying to get better equipment. I've got donated a camera that you see right now, but I would like a cordless microphone, a way better tripod, and a whole better setup. If I had those things, I think I would do a lot more better editing and stuff with it. But you have to do the best of the tools that you have. So that's what I give you guys now. I appreciate all your guys' help, your comments, and all your good words, because sometimes I need it. It's kind of hard juggling a marriage of 20 years, a family, and going to work and barely making freaking ends meet. It sucks, but I think it's really important that we document what's happening today in our freaking country and throughout the world. We're living in times that are going to be written in history books, and we're living in it now. What side are you on? Are you part of the sheep, or are you part of the masses that are awakening to government? Are you part of the masses that are waking up to government tyranny, NSA spying, GMOs, and an overreaching government? This is something that's happening to the world. It's a Luciferian conspiracy, people. So I'm gonna show you guys some footage from way back in the days till now. I hope you guys stay tuned on a weekly basis. I'll give you guys original content. I'm only gonna tell you guys from the heart, because that's what I do. I have no recorded scripts or anything. No professional training, and I guess you guys could really tell that. I don't have teleprompter and I say things wrong and I pronounce it messed up sometimes. But you know what? It comes from the heart. So see you guys next week. Later. Enjoy the show. Today in the United States of America, we're buying $200 billion per quarter. That's every 3 months to keep this facade of this progressive utopia open. Liberties cannot be preserved without the general knowledge amongst the people. See, why do you think all across America they're enacting Common Core? That's a Soviet Union tactic to liberty. Experience has shown, even under the best form of government, those entrusted with power and with slow operations have in time perverted into tyranny. In America, we're no different.
So what do you think about the weather, Mr. Fox?
Why you keep calling me Fox?
Fuck!
Because it's sad, because between the left and right, there's petty, small differences that divide us. Ideology. We know consciously across the board we're being thrown under the bus. And as long as we stay divided, it's easier to conquer us. And they freaking have the propaganda, the media, the educational system, and everything on their freaking side. They have the tools to do exactly what they want, and they do a really good job at it. But the one thing that's hindering is God-loving Americans. People that know that the righteousness and the rule of law is on our side. Deception, lies, and freaking deceit is on theirs. And everybody knows between light and dark, light wins. I don't know, get kind of frustrated right now. Just fucking thinking and I think too much, man. It freaking hurts. We gotta start this video with one of America's founding fathers, that's John Adams. He stated that children should be educated and instructed in the principles of freedom. See, if we as Americans would have been educated since grade school to understand the United States Bill of Rights, we wouldn't be so inclined to let our liberties be wiped away for a little sense of security. See, the United States Constitution isn't an instrument of the government to restrain its people, but it is an instrument of the people to restrain its government. There happens to be a lot of information that we're not going to get it from an educational system, and the news isn't going to report on, but that is no excuse. We as people today have the world's libraries and the world's knowledge at our hands with our cell phones. But what do? We play freaking games. We should be ashamed of ourselves. The amount of freaking evil that's corrupting this freaking world right now is outrageous. But the one thing that we have that they hope that you never fall back on is God. He's never lost our side. We left him. And no matter what kind of tyranny they put in front of us, we could destroy because he's with us. So as long as we choose to ignore it, doesn't mean things ain't gonna happen and this stuff isn't real. It just means that you just choose to stay ignorant. And that's a damn shame. Because being ignorant is not so much a shame as being unwilling to learn. So I'm sorry about that, man. I'm only trying to tell you guys the stuff that you need to hear, not the stuff that you want to hear. So if you're not gonna do everything in power to restore your life, liberty, and this country, America, you're gonna do everything in power to destroy all three. Charlie the Box, the patriotic miscreant, and I'm out.
Hello there. Watch Charlie the Box before he's sent to a re-educational camp.